Yogi's Great Escape is a 1987 television film produced by Hanna-Barbera as part of their Superstars 10 series of movies featuring their all-star characters. This was the first of 3 films to star the Yogi Bear cast, but also features guest appearances by some other classic Hanna-Barbera characters, including Snagglepuss, Quick Draw McGraw, and Wally Gator. But what makes this film unique is its introduction of 3 new bear cub characters, which one would think would be the crux of the film. But after looking back on this movie, they're actually the least consequential aspect of the story, and could have been left out entirely. After waking from their winter hibernation at the dawn of spring, Yogi and Boo Boo are surprised to find a picnic basket waiting outside their cave. But the real shock comes when they discover 3 orphan bear cubs who have been abandoned and left for our heroes to look after. Usual hijinks ensue at Jellystone Park until Ranger Smith learns that due to budgetary reasons, the park will be closed and Yogi and company will be transferred to a zoo. Not wanting to go to the zoo, Yogi, Boo Boo, and the cubs escape from Jellystone and go on the run, bumping into some old friends along the way, all while being chased by Ranger Smith and a government-appointed tracker. Just to be clear, this movie is terrible. I hated it as a child, and I still dislike it now. It's because, worst of all, this film is just lazy. Most of Yogi's Great Escape feels like a grab bag of recycled plot lines and half-baked ideas. For example, the idea of Jellystone closing and Yogi being transferred to the zoo is lifted directly from the 1964 theatrical film Hey There, It's Yogi Bear, as is the film's ending scene, which finds our heroes on top of a Manhattan-esque skyscraper. Many of the other aspects of the film also feel tired and uninspired. While on the run, Yogi and company run afoul of Old West bandits who happen to be doppelganger dead ringers for Yogi and Boo Boo, except for some scruffy facial hair. How many times have we seen this plot device used before? As well, the government-hired tracker feels like a distant relative of Herman the Hermit from Yogi's First Christmas, and he enters the scene like the Tasmanian Devil. His dog companion has a pseudo-Muttley laugh and looks like the Buford Bloodhound. But the worst element to Yogi's Great Escape, and in fact the movie's most distinguishing feature, is the bear cubs. As I said before, they are completely useless to the story. They don't leave the park because of them. They're not on the run because of them. In fact, nothing matters about them. They don't do anything to advance the plot. And they're irritating beyond belief.
We're hungry and thirsty. Please feed the bears, please.
They have no personalities except for incessantly whining and eating nonstop. They're cute in appearance, most likely designed to sell stuffed animals, but are some of the most annoying creatures ever created. The girl cub is particularly offensive, with her catchphrase being,
Please?
If anything, this movie feels like it was intended as multiple backdoor pilots for different potential projects that never materialized. The bear cubs, the Burger King Kids Club lone riders that assist the bears, and the crazy tracker and his dog are 3 ideas right there. Yogi's Great Escape was written by Neil Barbera, a sign of nepotism at its finest, and it shows. This movie is written horribly, and it doesn't even have a real meaningful resolution. It just ends with the President of the United States decreeing that Jellystone Park be reopened. There is no resolution to the Bear Cub storyline presented. Now, despite all this, Yogi's Great Escape actually isn't the worst Yogi Bear movie. That distinction belongs to Yogi and the Invasion of the Space Bears. I wouldn't call this movie unwatchable, but it's pretty close to it. Other Superstars 10 films are bloated and padded, but they're still fun. This one is not. It's for Hanna-Barbera and Yogi Bear completists only, and not worth tracking down. It is available on DVD from the Warner Archive collection, but it's definitely one of the weakest entries in the Superstars 10. Thanks for watching this Cinecrisis review. If you liked what you saw here, please let me know in the comments section below. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and stay tuned for more Hanna-Barbera reviews coming soon.